Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I'm on my actual Windows system here with MotiveWave. Better set up here. I'll show you why in a minute. Before I get started, if you're into this sort of thing, you might want to check out my quantlabs.net, get some free books, get on the mailing list, and learn more and enhance your trading. If you want to talk to me now, I've set up a new little thing called quantlabs.net/questions. All you gotta do is fill out like basically 5 or 6 questions here. Let me know your story. We may be able to talk, and I can help you out wherever I can. Talk to you later on that. All right, so here we are on MotiveWave. Blah, 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 blah. Looking for long opportunities. They're out there, man. Australia, Japan, Canadian, yen. Okay, so again, just if you're new to all this, the current price higher than the target price. That's our long. That's what we want to see because that's going to be a reflection of where the money's flowing. Now, remember, Joe Biden just supposedly became president, and right now, from what I'm seeing, looking at these, the U.S. is not looking good. It's already a reflection in today with the dropping markets. I can't say what the long-term effect will be, but the U.S. dollar is taking a beating. I think if the U.S. continues to rack up their debt, let's say they decide to go to socialist, the U.S. will get hobbled quite badly, and there's going to be better opportunities out there, so it will go through them right now. One thing that has been a good factor with this long here, the euro against the British pound, they are talking about a deal potentially be made 50-50 right now before the end of the year with the Brexit. So that's good news. I personally think that Europe or Britain could be the one to watch over the next year or so. I really think that their economy is going to jump back pretty fast. Again, the Japanese yen here you can see is a safe haven with the Australia, Canadian, and now the euro is long. So the yen is potentially a safe haven there. I'm only going to talk about the longs that I see here. Potential another one. Okay, so my last session, couple sessions, said that there was really no gold. You can see here that this is clearly not the picture. Gold is now starting to move up from 21.5 to 20, let's say 22.5. So that's already a 10% move roughly, and moving up further. Look, I do have crypto giving you 10% moves overnight. So I'll have another video on that on my YouTube channel if you want to watch that, but I don't know. People get excited by this. But what I would be concerned about is which currency will give you the best performance. That's what I like about this thing on Oanda here. You can see some of these coins, like in Swiss franc, it looks good, but you got to really know which currency you want to hold gold in. Here you can see that British pound's not as good. Well, looks like the Hong Kong dollar might be a good one as well. So I'll let you figure those out, which currency you want to hold gold in. Oh, sorry, that's silver. Silver, the last bunch of it showing you here. So now we move into gold. Silver, I guess, may outperform. As you can see here, certain ones, but I would definitely look at no, these are yeah. So I was talking about silver, gold. Silver looks like it's outperforming gold in certain currencies. Okay, so I'll let you figure that out. But gold is okay. Now here's the one I would have thought would have really bounced back. The gold silver, you clearly see it's not doing too good. You can see there that little volume here, the peak volume, that's where you get your big bars. So right here, this might be another big bar on the move up, so it might be bottoming out. Platinum, another good one, from 840 to 920. That's a 5% move the last few days. Now another one that we know that can confirm if the U.S. Is in safe haven mode is the Treasuries. You can see here the last few days it's gone down. They're starting to reverse to come back, meaning it's a 5-year, 2-year. So the longer it is, the better performance it is. But right there, you know, it could flip. Who knows? There's a 10-year, 30-year. Gotta watch those. And we're still in excellent territory. Now, back in the day, you asked me, I would have thought Eastern European would be a good place. We can see quite clearly they're not. I would have said maybe Scandinavia. They're not. But big money's moving in the traditional safe havens, be it Swiss franc or Japanese yen. Okay, so this is a more reliable system. Now, here's an interesting one. The British pound in New Zealand. Let's see here. There's still shorts on a lot of these. But looks like Euro British pounds has a long. So that, again, I will assume that has something to do with Brexit. And then we have the Hungarian. No, short. Euro and Japanese yen has got a long. So the yen is where people are holding out. Same with Singapore is another one. Euro in Singapore. Depending upon the ramp target of each one, if it's Singapore or Hong Kong, I'd probably put it in Singapore just because it's not affiliated with China. Again, we have Australia and Japanese yen, Australia and Singapore. Now, this is the interesting one. This is the really, really important thing. You've not noticed that you've not seen any indices so far, and this is the last excellent. France, look at France. France has done quite well. Roughly from 45.79, that's a CAC, France 40. So again, that's 45.49 low back in October, already up close to a 10% move at 49.97, in around there. So that's one to watch, okay? But it's peaking out here, and that's going all the way back to October, and then early, so we're back to September. So this might be the highest it goes historically over the last 2-3 months. Okay, so now we're moving to very, very good. Australia, New Zealand, interesting, but you got to really watch these peaks here historically and see how they did against the, let's say, the Canadian, the U.S. markets. Euro Canadian. Here's a long here. Australia Canadian have longs, but I do think from what I'm seeing, the Japanese yen's the best place to be. Again, Euro and Swiss francs, another one. Japanese yen seems to be more convincing to me at this point. But obviously right here, 2 British pound against the Japanese yen. We got a short here and a long there. It's been flat overall, so definitely something I wouldn't really touch. U.S. Canadian dollar has a long on it. Again, I really think that's just oil. You notice that oil's not done well. Back in the day, you can see here in October how the U.S. dollar and Norwegian moved up. That's pretty good. From, let's say, close at 9.18, maybe 5%, 9.55. There are better ones out there. Again, we have more silver here, Canadians, Swiss franc. There's just better ones, better currencies to try out in. This one looks like it's ready. Silver and Swiss franc, some more ramp room in silver and euro, silver and Hong Kong dollar. I don't know why I'm seeing more Hong Kong dollar, but definitely I would probably just put it into the yen. So you got here 2 calls for, you can see here silver and Japanese yen has been pretty strong. So you got to really know, again, as I said earlier, which currency you want to hold silver in. It does make a difference. New Zealand, in Singapore it's not very much. USD's been pretty suppressed. Okay, so again, here's that ratio. I talked about gold, silver, platinum, USD Canadian. Sorry, yeah, USD Canadian, not very much. USD Norway, no. Here's one I thought would have done well, but I do think that the threat of war or invasion in Taiwan has an effect. I really, at this time, I really thought Taiwan was going to be the exchange to watch out of all of the exchanges out there. Clearly, I'm wrong. It looks like it's going to be France, SGD, Singapore dollar, and Swiss franc. I'm not going to worry about those. Now here's one. Brent crude oil moves up with the U.S. markets, comes back down. When you look at, and again, we're looking at 4-hour time frame, but look how flat oil has been. So really not worth venturing into that. So 4-hour on the British pound. Again, a lot of these are not very exciting. This one I thought would have moved up is China. China's moved up a little bit. I really think China has a potential. Here we have a short. Well, they're both shorts, so forget those. Deutsche year, 10-year short. Euro Canadian, no. Yeah, that's a long, but again, it's too choppy. Anything in Swiss francs might. A few days ago, I said Hungary would have been a good one. Not looking good there at all. Sterling Canadian dollar, I don't know. And our last one, Australia, New Zealand, no. There's quite a few I've given you. Hopefully, you got some new use out of it. But do check out the crypto, without a doubt. So again, if you want to know more, you want me to help you out, just fill out this questionnaire, quantlabs.net/questions, and here's where to send it to, right there, okay? Pretty straightforward. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day.